I'm not asking you to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger. What's good, Kings? It's your boy Chad from D Fun Simping. And in today's video, we're going to be going over 4 things yes, if you're a male watching this, these aren't things I recommend. No, these are things you must have to be the best option for any woman in 2022. But before we jump into today's video, quick shameless self-plug. If you are struggling from going from the DMs to the dates, I have a very thoughtful, in-depth course with over an hour and a half of information to help you go from the DM to the date. Link is in my description. Let's jump into today's video. Attribute number 1 that all men must have is the drive for fitness. I'm not asking you to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm just asking you to be in the gym anywhere from 3 on the lowest, 5 on the highest times per week. Guys, I have a homie that you hear me mention all the time. His name is Austin. By him being in top peak shape, I swear to God, I've never seen someone get as much attention as Austin. We go to the beach. A mom would go, "Wow, you have a great physique. What's your fitness plan?" We go to the gas station. The clerk is like, "Wow, are you doing some push-ups?" Like everywhere we went, someone was making a compliment on his physique. Being in shape will legit change everything. And the best thing about being in shape is how clothes fit you, right? When you wear clothes, right, that kind of give you that V taper, you just look different, guys. Most men are built like refrigerators. They're built just like this. If you can find a way to get in that gym, count macros, whatever you need to do to get in a decent shape where your shoulders go further out than your waist, you're going to be in such a good position with women. So right now, if you have titties, you have a gut, get mad at that. If you're a super charismatic guy with extreme confidence, then yeah, sometimes those men can get away with it because they're so charismatic. But for most of you guys with guts and titties, you may not be the most confident, charismatic guy. Therefore, you're going to earn confidence and become more confident when you can take your shirt off with confidence. So a lot of times, guys, people go in the gym because they're not feeling, that they're worthy. They're lacking, the confidence. And the second they start seeing veins pop out their biceps, and the second they start to see that V taper, they feel more confident, which then correlates to their dating life, right? So I want all you guys to have a drive for fitness. Let's go. The second attribute I want all men to have is the drive for more, or the drive for wanting more, also known as ambition. Fellas, I'm always asking women questions because it's kind of like my job. I take their information, what they say, and I rally it back to you. And a very common thing they say nowadays is, "I don't care about money as long as he has ambition." What does she mean by that? Let's translate the womanese. He doesn't have to have money now, but he has to have money in the future, right? What they're saying is they're taking their dice and they're betting on you are going to be in a much better position later in life. So what does that mean for you? If you are in a place right now where you're making $20,000 to $40,000 a year working, full-time in a minimum wage job, or, you're living with your parents, your car's a piece of junk, you're not doing well in life. If you show these women you have ambition and you're trying to get to the next step, that's all they want from you. Because girls will bet on men. They will bet on dudes who are not where they want to be because they have hopes they're going to get there with you, right? So I want you guys to have that drive for more. So you're probably asking, okay, how do I get that drive? Listen, you have to want it. Like, they're not going to hand you a Mercedes Benz. They're not going to hand you a high-rise apartment. They're not going to hand you a mansion. You have to get mad and go for it. Like, guys, I got mad with this YouTube shit. So what am I doing about it? I'm uploading way more content. I'm planning out content weeks in advance now because I got mad. I don't have 1 million subscribers. I got mad. I don't have a high-rise apartment. I got mad. I don't have the car I want. So sometimes use the fuel and all the hate like you have for not being where you want to be in life, and use that as fuel to get to the next step. Get angry about where you're at. And if being angry doesn't work for you, okay, find something else. But for me, when I see a Rolls Royce Conan coming down the street and I'm not in it, I'm mad. When I see a dude with the top down in his Ferrari driving down PCH and I don't have one, I get mad. Why does he have one and not me? Why does he get to have that house and not me? Why not me? Have that mindset. Why not me? There's somebody right now with your height, your weight, looks similar to you, right? Looks similar to you, and they're doing better than you. What's your excuse? So have that passion, have that drive, have that ambition, and get to the next spot in your life. The third attribute I think all men should have is being financially literate. I'm not no multi-millionaire and I'm not no Robert Kiyosaki, okay? But I do know the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset is something that brings you money. A liability is something that takes money away from you. So what I don't want you guys doing is the second you start making money, you raise your lifestyle to how much money you're making. If you are a millionaire and you spend $1 million a year, technically like you're kind of right back at zero. But if you make $1 million, but your lifestyle costs you 200, 300,000, you see where I'm going here. Also investing. I'm not a financial advisor, but putting money in the S&P 500, getting a life insurance index policy. There's things like that where you put your money somewhere where it can work for you. Having money in a savings account isn't always the best thing because of inflation. Now, I want you guys to have money in savings because you never know what happens when your car gets towed or, bad things happen. You may need some extra cash, but don't stack up 30, 40, 50 bands in a savings account. Maybe put 10 grand in there, max it out to 10, and then start investing into courses for yourself, mentorships, seminars, things where it can make you a better person, give you better tools, give you better connects, etc. And the final and last attribute I want all men to have in 2022 is to have purpose. Nipsey Hussle said it best, man. Find your purpose or you're wasting air. You're probably asking yourself, okay, Chad, it's much easier said than done. How can I find purpose? Purpose to me, find out what you're good at. That is it almost seems weird getting paid for it. When I first picked up a camera and I started working for people, it almost felt like I was gypping them because I do this for free, but they're paying me. Find out what you're good at and start doing it. And eventually you're going to start doing it more and more and more. Your skills are going to get better and better. Then as your skills get better, you can start charging a higher premium for those skills. When you have purpose in life, guys, it gives your life a lot more meaning and it puts you in a natural abundance mindset. Let's just say you had a date with a girl and she flakes. No worries, more time to work on my purpose. Having a purpose makes your time a lot more meaningful because when you're working on your purpose, you don't have a lot of time to mess around. So what it does is allows you to work all day on your purpose and have maybe a 2 or 3 hour block to socialize with people. But when you don't have a purpose, on the weekends, you're just dicking off. You know what I mean? So having a purpose gave me my life a lot more structure. So I wake up and go, okay, I'm not hanging out with anybody, I'm not seeing anybody till these tasks are done. And women respect that. And guess what? You're not gonna have a lot of time to give to women, which makes you more valuable to women. The guy that's available 24/7, girls aren't tripping over. But the guy that's only available maybe 2 times a week, that's when girls trip over you because they know your time is so valuable. So get on a purpose and watch all these parts of life get way better. Your time, the respect people give you, the impact you have on people's lives with what you're doing. Get on your purpose and watch your life boss up. That wraps up the 4 attributes I think all men should have in 2022. I appreciate you guys all for watching this, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Peace.